Alright, now that I'm back, I'm gonna go ahead and start the list. Like I said, it's a Zoroark deck. Well, I guess I might not have said it, but I guess the Zoro sort of gave it away. So we are gonna start off with Pokemon. So let's go ahead and scoot that over. We have 4 Zora with Ascension. If you get this out with the Dark Energy, you're guaranteed to turn to Zoroark. So next we have 1 Foul Play Zoroark. 1 is enough in this format, just it helps counter, but you don't want it to be but you want your main to be the Brutal Bash Zoroark, which we have 3 of those. You really want those to be your main. Next you have 4 Sableye. Mainly, he's occasionally used, but mainly he's just there to help fill up the bench with dark Pokemon to power Zoroark's Brutal Bash. And finally, we have 2 Darkrai EX. Good for secondary attacking and abusing the free retreat ability, especially in this deck. I'm running 2 mainly because I can only afford 2. And I won't be able to get the money in time for Battle Roads, so we're just going to stick with that. Now we're going to go ahead and go with items. So we have 2 Dark Claw, 4 Dark Patch, 2 Tool Scrapper just to counter the Garbodors and any Eviolites that might be on the opponent, or Giant Capes, Rescue Scarves. Just all around good and helpful. 2 Switch in case I can't retreat, like catcher out something that can't retreat. 2 Random Receiver just to help get the supporters out. I haven't really had to use it that much. I may take that out and replace it with level balls. 2 Giant Cape just to help boost up like Sableye or Darkrai's HP, make them last longer. 2 catchers, mainly because I can only afford 2 catchers. I spent most of my money on the 2 Darkrai's. I may be able to get 2 catchers in time, and if I can, I'll take out random receivers for the catchers. 3 Rescue Scarves, just to put them on my Zoroarks, keep a constant stream of Zoroarks out there, keep a constant stream of dark Pokemon. 4 Ultra Ball. I may replace this with Level Ball just because I don't really like the discarding factor, because pretty much every time I get it, all I have in my hand is something that I don't want to discard. And Super Rod. So now we go on to supporters. We have 2 Charon, 2 Bianca. Really good because your hand does thin out quite a bit in this deck. 4 Juniper. Your hand does thin out, so you really get maximized effect from the Juniper. And 4 Ends. And then we have 10 Darkness Energies. I find that 10 is all you need for this deck. Anything more is too much, anything less is really too little. Sometimes I wonder if this is too little, but it seems to work out as well as I need for the deck. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a test hand for you. So let's go ahead and I'll shuffle this, and we're gonna do a test hand with this. I'm fairly certain this is going to be my deck for Battle Roads. I have another Vanillux deck, but compared to this deck, it's too slow and it doesn't get out the Vanilluxes in time. It's really almost dead. Without the Vileplume, the deck has become slow, and it's just able to get let your Victinis get catchered. Hopefully in the future we'll get another Vileplume, or well, Pokemon with the same ability as Vileplume. And if you have any changes that you'd like to make, please post them in the comments. All changes are appreciated. If you're going to say add another Darkrai or add 2 catchers, I already explained it's going to depend on my financial status and if I can have them shipped to me in time for Battle Roads. Other than that, go ahead and comment away. So, alright, I think we're thoroughly shuffled here. Alright, so we'll go ahead and cut the deck like the opponent would. And 7 cards. Let's go ahead and see, we would have no basic this round. So that would be an extra draw my opponent would get, unless he didn't get a basic that turn. This deck is fairly consistent with basics. I don't really have a problem with that. There are a few occasions I've had where I've started out with like a Darkrai or a Sableye, but I've still been able to pull out a second turn Zoroark. As far as fighting weakness goes, I'm a bit concerned, but yeah, that's when the foul play Zoroark comes in. I'm able just to pretty much get a pretty big hit on the opponent before they can do anything. Like, if I was going up against a Terrakion, I'd be fine. And again, no basic, so the deck's probably not shuffled thoroughly. When it's thoroughly shuffled, it gets basics out. Occasionally there will be a no basic hand first turn, but that almost never happens. And there's a basic, so we'd start out with Darkrai EX. There's the prizes over there, and we would draw, and there's our Zoroark that we need. Ooh, put a giant cape on, whoopsies, that's not giant cape, that's giant cape right there. Rescue Scarf on Zoroark, Darkness Energy, Juniper, and probably we wouldn't get a first turn or second turn Zoroark, but we definitely get pretty decent, so yeah. And actually, I think I just realized that I didn't show everything on the camera. That was the rest of my hand when I Junipered. I may not have shown the hands on the camera. Sorry about that. And using my iPhone, so like I'm looking over it and not really paying attention. But yeah, I'll post an update. It won't be my next video because Battle Roads is until the 9th. Today is the 29th, so we still have another week, so I'll try and put a video up next week. And yeah, please comment about the deck, any changes you'd make, and let me know. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button up there if you'd enjoyed, and like and favorite down below. Thanks.